What's good, man? This video ain't about nothing but me saying thank you. Never, ever, ever thought I would get to 30,000 subscribers on YouTube, but it's something I really do appreciate. I'm thankful for. I'm humbled. I'm appreciative, and I'm going to keep giving y'all the best content I can, being myself. I just want to say thank you, man. I ain't want nothing else. Appreciate y'all. What's good, people? It's your boy, Mr. Rome, Cowboys Fan Talk, right back. Like I never left. First and foremost, you've seen the clip in the beginning of the video. Thank you. Thank you for 30K, man. I literally can't do it without y'all supporting me, and I appreciate it, seriously. All the supporters, all the members, all the cartel, all the haters, everybody, I appreciate y'all, because 30K is not easy to do on YouTube. I don't care what nobody tell you. So I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Now, let's get to the content. Let's talk about Stephen Jones. The owners' meetings are happening this weekend. The owners are in Florida, I believe. Tampa, if I'm not mistaken, or Palm Beach, one of those. Long story short, they're down there, they're meeting or discussing rule changes, like that stupid CeeDee Lamb rule I was talking about, where you can't do this anymore because apparently it's a violent gesture. And, you know, they're talking about different things pertaining to the Cowboys. At least the reporters are getting Stephen Jones on the record talking about different things pertaining to the Cowboys. First and foremost, let's do a little bit of housekeeping. Stephen Jones talking about Micah Parsons and the possibility of them signing his deal. And Stephen was just basically saying, look, talks are happening. Nothing set in stone, but they definitely want to get Micah signed as soon as possible. You know, it's more so the same old rhetoric that Stephen Jones likes to put out there. Nothing new to report. They're not going to break the news of the contract during the ownership meetings. But I'm hoping that they get this deal done as soon as possible. I think it's just goodwill for the team. I don't want it to drag out into the summer. I don't. Sign Micah Parsons. We all know. Micah knows. They know. We know we're going to get a deal done. And as I've been saying recently, although the rumor is 200 million and all that extra stuff, I think, this is my personal thoughts, it is going to be 200 million. I think years are important. I think it's going to be a 5 to 6 year deal. Longer than that, I think would be a little bit crazy these days. I don't think that Micah's agent would go for that, but 5 years, that security, I think that sounds about right. 5 years, 40 million, maybe 200 and something million. And it'll be 5 years, 41 million, something like that. He gives the Cowboys a little bit of a deal, etc. I think that'd be perfect. Oh yeah, and just in case, this ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Just in case you're wondering, Rome, why you wearing all that purple? First of all, shout out to the Qs, shout out to Omega Psi Phi, that's my fraternity. But this is just the outfit I wore today. It's just a dope hat. You know what I'm saying? I turned the light purple in the back because they went with the shirt. It's not really deeper than that. You know, I'm not becoming a Vikings fan. I'm not a Lakers fan. I just think this is fresh, and shout out to the Qs. That's it. Omega Psi Phi, if you're not familiar. All right, back to the content. Let's talk about, we already got Mike out of the way. Fine, that's done. Let's talk about the fact that Stephen Jones left the door open for them bringing in and signing free agents. Let me just bring up that story. Hold on one second. He was talking about different things. He brought up, first of all, he brought up the fact that they're not done yet before the draft. Now, seeing is believing. So it's still late March, April in a day or two. Fine. Get it done, though. Get it done. I want to see what you're planning on doing. He said, these are his words specifically. We've got several things we're looking at from a trade standpoint, but certainly not to the point where we have a done deal yet. Of course not, because we would know the deal is done, stupid. Sorry, Stephen Jones. Obviously, we would know if you made a trade. But hearing him talk openly about a trade, I like it. Now, don't get excited. The Cowboys are not trading their first, second, third round pick. We've already traded our fourth round pick. So you're still dealing with players that you can get for a fifth or a sixth or multiple fifths or something like that. That's where we're dealing in. That's where we at. Maybe a pick swap, But we're not giving up. The Cowboys don't like to jump out there anymore, so it's not going to be a big deal trade. But I would love to tell you, I know all the players that could possibly be traded for right now, but the Cowboys know the openings we need. There was also a report that the Cowboys were in on a linebacker from the Colts, but we lost out on it. It let me know that the Cowboys are still trying to bring in a linebacker, another one, right? And I think Eric Kendricks might not be off the table. I think that's a fail-safe. That's an after the draft move. We can't get nobody. They're trying to bring in a linebacker. I think veteran corner. And when I say veteran, someone that has experience is still on the table, free agency or trade. I would love to bring back Gilmore, but if you have a better idea, Jones family or Will McClay, I would love for you to go ahead and get that done. But just hearing that those things are open. He also spoke on, added the backup QB is still an option in free agency. So that opened my eyes, because who's a free agent? Yeah, who is a free agent in the backup QB round? Okay, so who's a free agent? Who's available? Aaron Rodgers, that's not happening. He's trying to be a starter. Trey Lance, going to be playing in CFL, I believe. Then you got Drew Lock, Joe Flacco, Carson Wentz, Case Keenum, and then it starts to get dark. Teddy Bridgewater is technically retired. I don't see Tyler Huntley, Easton Stick. It gets real dark after that. Desmond Ridder, Sam Ellinger, no. If it's not maybe Drew Lock, Joe Flacco, or Carson Wentz, which I don't see it. I don't see it. I know what Stephen Jones is talking about. I don't see it. I don't see us getting a veteran quarterback. I see us drafting one after round 4. I see us drafting one, and there's some options, man. Dylan Gabriel, Jalen Milroe. You got the gentleman from Syracuse or Louisville. You got some options. So I hear Stephen Jones, let's just be real. Take everything he's saying with a grain of salt. The Jones family be lying. They be lying. I know what he's saying, but they be lying. So just take everything I'm saying that I'm reporting. Basically, this is a report from John Machota and Nick Harris. Shout out to Nick Harris and John Machota for the information. They're at the meetings, but I'm just kind of relaying it to you guys if y'all don't want to keep up with everything the reporters do. And listen, the Jones family, they be lying. Stephen Jones, Jerry Jones be on tangents. I don't know. I do believe that they're trying to add to this roster still. So that's basically what I'm trying to tell y'all. We still are going to be adding more to the roster. They realize that this isn't enough. I got Amari Cooper on the thumbnail because that's who I want. And I'm going to keep beating the drum. I want Amari Cooper. Add Amari Cooper as a veteran to this roster and draft a receiver. That's how you load up the clip. Add one before the draft and draft one. If we leave this draft where the receiving core says CeeDee Lamb, Amari Cooper, Ted McMillan, or Trey Harris, or Savion Williams, or whoever, like that order, we lit. That's what you want to see. You don't want to just keep leaving it up to chance. Yes, Jonathan Mingo, sure. Go be dominant. Go take one of them people's jobs that I just mentioned. If we bring Amari Cooper onto this roster and Jonathan Mingo or Jalen Tolbert or Jalen Brooks or Kevontae Turpin or any of them want to go take one of those guys' jobs, go be so dominant that we have to put you on the roster. I put you on the starting lineup. No one's holding you back. But none of y'all should be grandfathered into a starting spot, is my point. So hearing Stephen Jones saying, yeah, man, we need to add, it's good because we do need to add. We have spots to fill. But the proof is in the pudding, man. Actually go do it. Stop talking about it. But look, it's your boy, Mr. Rome. Again, thank y'all so much for your support. Thank you for the 30K. I'm going to keep grinding and keep pushing and give y'all content the best I can. As I said last night on my live stream, Cowboys Nation has the best content creators on the earth. There's something for everybody. So if you don't like me, somebody out there for you. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I holla.